right, 92 playoffs. We're in Game 5, Boston at Montreal. Game 4 was in Boston. Montreal taking that one. I'm sorry, Boston taking that one 3-1. Duras and Brickley, two unlikely players, scoring the goals for Boston, and Leach getting the empty netter. So the series is tied up at 2-2, and here we go. We're into Game 5 at the Forum. Okay, that's no time off the clock. That's a 41. That is no scoring chance. We're looking at 11-31 for the scoring chance. No time off again, 44, nothing happening there. And finally, a minute off the clock. And a 51, no. And we're looking at green, blue. 3 more minutes off the clock, and nothing happening. 3 more minutes, 45, no. 3 more minutes. Boy, the time is flying. And finally, we have a 21. We have a chance there. And that is a chance for 13, Boston. And we're looking at a 7. No, that's a save. All right. Moving on. 2 more minutes. 46, no. 3 more minutes. Boy, time is flying here. And a 14, yes. And a 64. Boston, again, getting the early chances here. And an 8. Goal. Boston opening the scoring here. This one scored at 15-12 of the first period. 15-12. And that one is scored by, let's see, let's get these time base out of the way. That is a 4:15, and let me get my Boston up here. 4:15 is Carpenter. All right, Carpenter with the goal and the assists. How many assists we got here? 4. We got 2 assists. We're looking at 231. 231 is Ruzicka. And 262. 262 is Bork. All right. All right, let's continue on. Boston with the 1-0 lead here in the first period, and we got another minute off the clock, and the 21, another chance, and that is 21 again, and that's Montreal, so they're trying to tie it up here. Oh, sorry, don't need to roll that white. That's 12, that's a goal. So Montreal tying it up here late in the first period, and we're looking at 16-42. Let's see who scores this one for Montreal. That is a 3:43. 3-4-3. Brent Gilchrist with the goal. And we've got, how many here? We got 2 assists. So we're looking at 346. 346 is Mike Keane. And 142 would be Kirk Muller. All right, Gilchrist from Keane and Muller tying up in the first. Another minute off the clock, 44. Out of range, we're looking at a 31. We've got another 31. 2 more minutes, end of the first period. No chance there. And 3 more minutes off the clock, 1, 2, 3. And we're looking at the second period. We are looking at, so let's just tally up here. It's 1 after 1. Sorry, we're into the second period now, and we have a 16, which is a chance for 21. That's Montreal again with the 10. Goal! Montreal taking the lead in the second period at 2:42. Goal is scored by 5:32. 5:32. Schneider. Matthew Schneider with the goal. And number of assists is 2. So we're looking at 626. 626 is Leclerc. And 551. 551 is Holler. All right, Schneider from Leclerc and Holler. Montreal taking the lead here in the second period. 3 more minutes off the clock. 55 no. Another minute and 13 yes. That is a 62. Boston wants to tie it up here. That's a 5. Goal! Boston tying it up. They're having none of this Montreal comeback here. We're looking at, let's see, 6:47 of the second. This one is scored by 5:14. That's Boston. Scroll there. 5:14. Ashton with the goal and assists. Let's see. That's 6. There's 2 assists. And we're looking at 5:51. 5:51 is Sweeney. And 4:62 is Ashton. Ashton, you can't assist your own goal. So we're looking at 2:66. And that is Bork with his second assist of the game. All right, let's continue on. 2-2, all tied up here. 3 more minutes off the clock. 53 no. Another minute and 31 no. 32 is just outside the range. That one went off the post. Another minute and 21, yes. This is a chance for 22 Montreal. And 9 is a save. All right, let's keep going. 3 more minutes. We got another 21 here. We got a chance. 46, Montreal again. 11, scores. Montreal retakes the lead. This one is at 14-16. Goal scored by 524. 524. That is Dion with the goal. And assisted by, let's see how many assists we have here. Yep, 2 assists. We're looking at 6-12. 6-12 is Turgeon. And 4-1-2. That is Guy Carbonneau. All right. So, the go-ahead goal, 3-2, Dion from Turgeon and Carbonneau. All right, and 3 more minutes off the clock. And a 26, yes, in range. And a 46. Montreal again. 11, scores! Montreal taking a 2-goal lead. This one scored at 17:54. All right, who gets this one here? Get me a red dice out of there. We're looking at 6-13. 6-13 is Turgeon again. Oh, sorry. 6-13. We're looking at Courtnall. Courtnall with the goal, assist by. We'll use that 434. But let's see how many assists. 2. So 434, excuse me. 434 is Desjardins. And second assist goes to 464. Didn't I just roll that? Wow, weird. Oh no, sorry, I didn't. 464 is Dion. All right. All right, Dion with the goal and assist in the second period here. All right, and let's continue on. Montreal up 4-2. 2 more minutes off, last minute of the period. Yeah, the scoring chance here. This is for 35. Montreal again. Oh. And a 9. And it's a save. And 2 more minutes. We're into the third period, so after 2, and we'll take care of this in a second. After 2, that's 3 goals for Montreal in period 2, 1 for Boston. So after 2, it's Montreal Canadiens 4, Boston Bruins 2. All right, let's roll. We're looking at a 13, yes. And that is a 32. Montreal again. with a 7. No, it's a save. And same, no, 34 outside range. And 2 more minutes. 21, yes, in scoring range. We're looking at 24. We're looking at Montreal again with an 8 goal. Montreal taking control now in this game. And that one is at 3:16 of the third period. We're in P3 here. This goal is scored by, let's see, 6:11. 6:11. That is Haller with the goal. Go with his assist. And we're looking at 2 assists. 3:12. 3:12. Corson with the first assist. His first point of the game. And 5:31. Let's see. 5:31. Oh, wrong column. That'd be Schneider. Matthew Schneider. What's that? His second assist? Oh, no. He's got a goal and an assist. So a few players here with goals and assists. All right, let's continue. Montreal taking control of this game here. 2 more minutes. A 55, no. 3 more minutes. 24, yes. And that's a 4. Goal. No, sorry. That's not a goal yet. 31. That's a Montreal chance. And that's a 9. Oh, it's a save. There you go. Boston says no. No goal there. 3 more minutes. And a 53. No, too high outside of range. 3 more minutes. This game is rolling along. No chance. I think Boston chances are up here almost. 3 more minutes and no chance. 2 more minutes from the last period. That's a 12. That's a chance. And let's see. A 55. Oh, it is a Boston chance. And that's a 7. No, that's a save. And so are they going to pull their goalie? They're not going to pull their goalie. It's 5-2. I'm going to say, well, you know what? Let's do it. Let's just say they pull their goalie because it's the playoffs, right? And so what's the roll here? If the 1 or 2 on the timer result die? No chance. The game ends. And so we're looking at P3. Montreal scores 1, Boston none. So our final today is the Canadiens 5, Boston 2. And so now we're looking at Montreal leads 3-2. All right. So then we're heading back to Boston and we'll see what happens there. Maybe this will go to a game 7. That'll be cool. Okay. Thanks, everyone.